Hey there, you're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Kingdoms of Amalur with pretty music. So, I see upon yonder blade. Oh, pardon me, excuse me. I see a. Oh dear. Where are we at?
Help! Get this thing away from me!
Okay, I will. Bam! Woo! Roll. Bears are mean, and I need a shield. He's kicking my butt. Wait till an opening, then we go. Oh, or not. Wow, he's kicking my butt.
Bloodthirsty berry eater.
That bloodthirsty
You.
berry eater.
I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here?
This is Gorhart. He was in the opening scene and the one who dumped us right into the pit of dead bodies. So, but I don't. Nehru would not remember that, but I remember it. So I'm pissed off on her behalf. The others are all over there, safe. Why are you out here by yourself, being attacked by bears?
When I saw you with Ensel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
Let's find out who he reported to first before we start threatening him.
I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell you. Sharing research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime.
Okay, so he was basically a spy. That's what it sounds like. And now we get to decide what type of character Nehru is going to be. I don't think she's, I don't want to be, I know. Let's use our 5% hopeful chance and get him to pay us some money. Let's be money grubby.
I never meant for anyone to get hurt.
No.
But at this point, what's a little more blood on my hands?
Okay, total fail. Can we talk to him? Anything? So what's he going to try and attack us or something? Are you just going to stand there? Okay, alright. Oh, wait a minute. No way! Are you really going to try and hit me? Seriously? Wait, are we going to run away or just leave him? No. We're not going to run away? No, we're going to stand in a flower. Ow! He just hit me hard. You little bugger. It's hard to see things, I know. You little crapper. Well, that's what happens if the persuasion fails. We'll just walk away like nothing happened. La, la, la. What's over here? Lovely day. Ignore the... Sorry about that. Ignore the blood on my boots. What's going on over here? Wolves. Having their dinner. And they are now mad. It isn't a fantasy game unless you're getting your butt kicked by wolves. Ooh, he got me from behind too. Did you see that? And I have a bleeding problem here. Hello. No. Alright, that does it. Shield time. No, not from behind. Time for a potion. Okay, I think he's... Wait, no, he isn't dead yet. Now he's dead. Get back here, you punks. Oh, well, alright. Okay. If you're not going to bother me, I won't bother you. They ran away! We are victorious! So it's taking me a little bit of time to find... I'm coming over here because the map tells me that there's a chest here. So I'm grabbing it. Hidden. And it's really neat. When you stand over a spot where there's something hidden, your controller vibrates, which is neat. What's in here?
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh?
A Fate Weaver? What is that?
Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
Ah, you are Agarth. Hughes sent me to find you. There is trouble at the tower.
Trust me, I've known that for a long time. Nobody can change fate. Poor old Fomitus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. It's a shame. He'll be dead by now.
Well, how do you know? I hadn't even told you what happened.
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes' success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that.
Well, he asked me to look to you for assistance. But you spoke of the cards.
You really don't know much, do you? A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently.
So your cards can help me?
I wish I could, but times are tough. I've barely got enough to pay my bar tabs as it is.
Well, I don't know what's been going on. I just woke up in the tower.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
The Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Okay, let's take on this. Whoa, I love that. While he's still in the air. That's awesome. Oh, wait, stop beating on me. Stop it. Okay, one-on-one, buddy. Me and you. Right there. And let's see if we can help him out. I'll take on this for you. Critical! Uh-oh. Really? The god seeks your sacrifice? Well, the god's gonna be disappointed. We're gonna go into reckoning mode now. And this basically is, from what I figured out, it's basically super god mode, basically. So I'll show you how it works. Let's hit. And then you just go into battle mode and you beat the crap out of everybody. Taking them down as best you can. Woo! And once you have them kind of down, you do this super intense, violent, crazy fate thing and tear them apart. Yeah. And the rest of them that are low health basically die automatically.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I can't stop looking at my character. She's so cute. Okay, I did nothing. The well. It must have been the well that caused it.
Hughes may have brought you back to life, but that was still part of fate's plan. Nothing short of a god can do what you did. Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
My death? Is that what you see? Is that what fate weavers do?
It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
You must be a great fun at parties. Is this why Hughes sent me to see my death?
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
I don't know if I believe in fate.
That's fine, but you don't have to. But I can see that you're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your thread in the weave of fate. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
I am real. You have had too much ale for this morning's fate weaving.
I am. But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of ballads. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
So here you get to choose your destiny. And there's Fateless One, which we currently are. And that means, basically, that you are newly resurrected. Your fate is blank. But we're going to be picking a destiny that's different than that. We're going to start off with the Brawler. And, of course, I'm tempted to go Rogue, but you might think, well, you're going with light armor, and you're going with Fey Blades, which are kind of like daggers, and that's the finesse tree. But I really feel like she's going to be a light armored brawler type. So we're going to set that for her destiny. But you can see down here, as I open these up, that you can have different, you can focus just on might, just on finesse, just on sorcery, combinations of them, or all three, actually, if you wanted to, in different ways. I'm going to be focusing on the finesse sorcery path, I think. But we'll see as I go. So let's confirm this. What did you see, Agarth?
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you.
I beg to differ. There was something wrong with you, because you just spoke like 3 sentences without moving your mouth. Very impressive. I'm just going to be honest with you, Agarth. You're terrible at this.
Damn it, it's the truth.
Uh-oh,
At
we
least
pissed him off.
I think it is. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
More questions?
Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight.
And let's ask about Arden.
You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Yulven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good fate weaver. But that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these.
Okay. And also about the fate and fate weavers.
We are all threads in the tapestry of fate. Measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a fate weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become.
That sounded like a whole bunch of hogwash to me.
The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The Order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon.
So basically they should have renamed themselves to the Bad News Bears. And if you got that joke, you get a cookie.
Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any of his kind, sure. He never shut up about his work. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human.
And let's ask what's wrong with our fate. I don't think there's anything wrong, but let's just ask.
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one. But that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
All right.
What could this all mean?
It means it's time to loot. Little flowers over there. Doesn't look like there's anything else really to loot here, so which way is our destiny? Ah, this way. We head on to we head into the wall. We head on to God. Oh, I just really need to. Oh, okay. So I have got the complete edition available from Steam. That includes both the DLC, and that was us picking up one of the DLCs, which I will not be doing. I won't be doing it before the main quest, that's for sure.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of light, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Looks like there's a little chest hidden back here behind this guy. Let's see if we can take it without this big beast attacking us. So what that was is I think they're called lore stones, and they're sprinkled throughout the land, and they give, well, lore and background, so I'll always be quiet when those come along. Looks like we have arrived in Gorhart? Gorvath? No, Odorath. Gorhart, that's what I was thinking.
The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
This voice is so familiar to me, and I just need to turn around for a second to tell you guys about it. So familiar to me. that it drove me crazy until I could figure out who this woman was. That voice that you spoke, she is the same exact voice as one of the sisters in Dragon Age Origins when you first come into Lothering, and a sister is complaining to the merchant who is overcharging everyone. And she says, the people are poor, they're hungry. And she's got a very whiny, complainy voice. Same actress. Same voice actress. Anyway, what am I doing here? So we're going to head up here and talk to whiny voice actress. Well, she doesn't sound whiny then, but she did in that particular role. And listen to a fae moan very suggestively.
Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about. What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us can imagine. They're older than the trees. They have to be. They grew them. Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace, at least not forever. The peace we have with the Summer Court is unnatural. That's my opinion.
So let's find out more about the Court of Summer.
You might call it a Fae nation, one of two united factions that rule their kind. The Summer Court are not exactly allies, but they do let us be, most of the time. It's the other Fae, the Winter Court, that has spawned the dreaded Tuatha, a vicious clan of killers who wish to defeat and enslave all mortals.
Well, can't let that happen.
Are you playing a trick on me? I would hope so. We're going on 10 years of the mortals and the Tuatha locked in a deadly embrace. Normally, I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford to lose.
It was such a bad idea for them to have this person moaning constantly in the background. Very annoying.
Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red, the dead Idward. They say he drinks the blood of his captives, that he consumes their souls. Or perhaps those are just rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorhart, however, your life is in your hands.
So naturally we're going to go outside the boundaries because we live wild like that.
I'd never seen one of them until a day or so ago. It appears that a small group of warriors ventured inland to strike behind our lines. Believe the stories, friend. The Tuatha were mad. They have been touched by a dark magic. They are wholly corrupted, and they are the enemy. I don't know if you noticed, but St. Ordwig's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that suggests. Not at all.
St. Ordwig's mission.
The brothers of St. Ordwig's are an odd sort, scurrying back and forth across the mission like squirrels gathering nuts. I wonder what goes on behind those closed doors.
We'll have to check out that place. But first of all, let's talk to this man with the big exclamation mark over his head.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
All right, let's ask him about the Fae.
I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing.
The war?
Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams.
Well, not far enough, it seems. Let's ask him about Gorhart, since
We
he brought
keep
it
a
up.
precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days.
Trying to avoid trouble, yet it comes straight to them.
Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth.
Maybe we'll get to go see the Court of Summer. Let's see if there's anything else. Let's ask about himself, or about him.
I'm the Warden of Gorhart, and a poor one at that. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace.
Maybe a little hard on yourself. Red Legion?
I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home. But these men are a particular breed. They like their victims weak and bloody. The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are scared to show their faces after dark.
Okay, and the Tuatha.
I don't know what the Tuatha would be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
And who attacked her?
It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though.
Let's, of course, help out here.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I'm a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
Well, at least he's honest. And let's make sure we know where to find Eri.
She spends her days on the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are.
Okay. So,
Hope you stay in town.
let's get away from this moaning and do a little bit of examination around the village here. Let's head to the inn first. First place to head to whenever you go to a village. Find out the news and all the interesting things. Lots of different people. Oh, some musicians. Cool.
Nettie Grildus knows blades better than anyone around.
Okay.
There's Warsworn in the inn. They can help you find work if you're interested.
Warsworn. Oh, hello. This gentleman right here.
It's reassuring to have the Warsworn so close. Shieldren Keep is just down the road to the east.
This must be some Warsworn.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the Warsworn.
I'm gonna exit out of this for a minute just to stop the woman's arm from being right there when we're, because that'll just drive me nuts.
Herc will protect us.
I'm recruiting for the
There we
Warsworn,
go. That's a
girl.
little better.
Unless you're here to join us, leave me be.
So you can see that this is part of the quest line for the Warsworn by the flag on the right-hand side. Let's ask him about himself, though, first.
That's me. Warsworn since before you've been drawing breath. An Oathblade near as long.
What's an Oathblade?
Easy now, stripling. Earn your way to Pledge Shield first. Then, in 5 or 10 years' good service, you'll make Oathblade.
There's a drunken dude behind us.
There's a war in the east, and Dalentarth's got our own troubles with the Red Legion thieves. Some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. Fools. I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, we won't tell him about all the Tuatha we just killed in the Well of Souls.
Peaceful enough, if it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with bandits and rogues now and then. That's when they send for me.
And let's ask him about the Warsworn.
Some may try to colour it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur.
Heck yeah, let's join.
You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are two brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word.
And the Krast brothers are?
We've had our eyes on those two for some time. Red Legion scum. They're both dangerous, but it may help to know Osgar favors the bow, while Medgar favors the spear.
Okay.
Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last seen east of his brother's camp. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin, and a commendation to join the order.
All right. We'll do that. What I'm going to do with this Let's Play is there's a lot of content in this game, and I really want to encourage you to buy the game and play it along with me. But of course, if I do every single side quest, it'll take a lot of time. This game is... I've seen 80 hours or more. So, we already have two really long games on the channel right now, Skyrim and Dragon Age Origins. So, with this game, I'm going to be focusing on one, perhaps two quest lines, and the main quest. The warrior quest line, which we just joined, looks interesting enough. And let me get away from this woman making the noise. I feel sorry for her, but goodness, the noise is annoying. The warrior quest line is one I'm interested in. There's also a quest line for House of Ballads, which is part of the Fae quest line, and that has been recommended as being very interesting and a very good story. And then the main quest line, and then if there's still interest, we might do the DLC, or I might leave the DLC for you guys to explore on your own. So this is going to be shorter, of course, than my Skyrim Let's Play, and more concise. So, I'm also going to just leave this episode here, I think. Let's actually talk to her first. Then we'll do that.
Welcome to Gorhart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
We can shop! Woohoo! I just wanted to show you guys the shopping. Like I do with all of my Let's Plays, I will do most of this, what I call administration type stuff, off-screen shopping and buying and selling and whatnot. But there's also a blacksmith in here that I'm going to show you. Anyway, this is the shopping screen here, and one of the things that we want to get money for as soon as possible is a backpack. And of course, I always buy up all the lockpicks that I can. We have some things to sell, but I don't want to sell them yet until I've made sure to break them down into armor.
Goodbye.
We'll talk to her in the next episode. But I just wanted to show you the blacksmith there. So here's the blacksmithing forge, and the salvage is where I want to do. These are all the things available that I'm not using that I can salvage. And I will show you that as well in the next episode. And one more thing, now that I think about it, very important. Outside of the inn, if you do get the game with all the DLC, you're going to see a chest. It's over here, and let's get it before we do anything else. Because I've been telling you about these Fey blades and whatnot. So this is the special deliveries chest, and this has a complete set of armor for all three types, warrior, finesse, and sorcerer. Let's take a look at it. Oops. Let's try actually hitting the right button. That's good. So it has long sword. Great. It has one of each item. And purple means that there are different colors. Green, yellow, and purple, I think. I think purple means really special items. Anyway, so in the next episode, I'm going to show you some of this new content, but make sure to head over to this and get, these are chakrams that I've been talking about. Let me activate them so I can see. So you can see them right there. And these are the Fey Blades. Right there. So, I will show you all of this stuff. There's shields and all kinds of stuff that come with this. A complete, armor set. We're going to be using the Running Man set, which is really cool. And so I will suit us up for that for the next episode. But for now, I want to say I'm so glad you joined me. Look at the Fey Blades. How cute. How cute. Well, cute in a deadly sort of angel wings, deadly angel wings sort of way. But I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved it, join the party and subscribe. I'll see you back here in the land of Amalur in the next episode. Thank you once again for watching. Bye-bye.